Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of Movie Talk. Now, I know last week I promised you guys I would do a review on Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Unfortunately, due to a very hectic work schedule, I was unable to sit down and watch the movie, and thus I am unable to do a review video on that for this week. So that is going to have to be pushed until next week. I promise it will be done for my next movie talk review. I actually plan to sit down and watch that movie as soon as I'm done making this review video. So this week's movie is going to be part of a what's the word I'm looking for? A franchise that I actually have covered in the past and that I'm doing a TV talk review on. And that movie is Book of Dragons. What classification is the Night Fury? How many levels are there in a dragon's growth? How many different classes are there for dragons? What's the best way to approach a deadly natter? All this and more can be found in the Book of Dragons. So head on down to the Great Hall where a new class on dragon training is about to begin. Okay, highlights of the movie. Excuse me. This movie was made back in 2011 and is a short film. And by short film, I mean this movie is under an hour in length. Now, basically, this movie is a springboard movie, in my opinion, for the DreamWorks Dragons TV show. So, is there really a plot line to it? Not really, but that doesn't mean that it's not a good movie. It takes place after the events of How to Train Your Dragon, but before the events of the first episode of Dragons Riders of Berk. It's set after Dragon's Legend of the Bone Napper Dragon, which we know because the Bone Napper Dragon is mentioned in this film, and we see scenes from that particular short film. However, it is unclear if it's set before or after Dragon's Gift of the Night Fury. This film also introduces several new dragons that we see within the TV show, plus 2 dragons that we don't, the Snaptrapper and the Timberjack, or at least that we haven't seen so far. Okay, things I liked about this movie. Excuse me. Despite the fact that there was no real plot line to this movie, I liked the story. Now, that's not to say there wasn't a plot line, there just wasn't a traditional plot line. This movie was set up more as if you were in a class and being taught. There were no villains, no heroes, or anything. This was more of an informative film. And again, like I said, in my opinion, it feels almost like this movie was being used to set up Dragons, the TV show. Not much unlike how Star Wars The Clone Wars film was used to set up Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show. Secondly, I liked the animation in this movie. We had a very nice mix of traditional flat screen animation, computer animation, and then a combination of the two being flat computer animation, or flat screen computer animation, which was really nice. The whole setup of this movie was actually really nice. For an informative movie, that's basically just giving you information on characters that are made up, or creatures that are made up, it was done very well. They actually did approach it as you would a movie for educational purposes. And we saw all 6 or 7 classifications of dragons. And within each classification of dragon, or at least 5 of the classification of dragons, we saw one of the dragons, or we saw the dragon species that belongs to one of the kids. So through this way of setting it up, we know that each kid has a dragon that falls into one of the categories, which was really nice. We also learned that there are several different stages in a dragon's development. I think they mentioned 5, which was very interesting as well. I wouldn't have pegged there being 5 different stages to a dragon's development. But again, they're giving you information, and this is stuff that has come up within the TV show. That's why I feel this is more of a springboard for the TV show than anything else. Okay, cast. Not a big casting pool. I mean, even when we dip into the How to Train Your Dragon world, we didn't get into too many of the characters. We really stuck with 4 of them, 5 if you want to count Toothless, because he does pop up in the Great Hall. But we basically had 4, I want to say 4 of the more popular characters, human characters from the movie. And their roles were reprised by the actors or actress who voiced them in the first movie. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comments section. I do love to read those. Also, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube, or like and share if you're watching on Facebook. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note that any pictures seen within this video belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the links for the 5 sites I mentioned will be in the description section of this video. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my related Dragons or DreamWorks Dragons videos. My other movie talk videos. my movie talk special edition videos. And my other videos. Before I sign off, a couple of things I'd like to touch on. First off, and this is for my YouTube subscribers, any of my backlog videos that are not on YouTube are on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. And this one is for my Facebook friends. Again, any of my backlogged videos that are not on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. The link will be in the description section. I will be posting the links for these videos on Facebook. However, if you are having a problem viewing them, please let me know. Finally, if you're looking for TV Talk, here is a list of all the TV shows I've either done a TV Talk video on or I'm currently doing a TV Talk video on. As always, thank you for watching and have a very nice day.